If you want to change the world, you don't work on changing the world out there, you work on changing the world in here. And then you share with people how you did it, and that's what changes the world. We are off to San Antonio to an event called Confluence. If you take like Whole Foods meets music festival meets transformational healing festival, and then you shake it up and you come out with a product, that's Confluence. I'm one of the keynote speakers.
So anybody who's got anybody that's passed on the other side.
Come back to a better home, aligned, energy. Everybody goes through it and grows through it, everybody. Someone says, I don't have anything happen to my life. They're freaking lying. I feel like God is showing all of these aspects, grown man and family, and what it looks like in a healthy way when it's not healthy, the grounded, healthy masculine that still grows through things. It's showing you a future that your soul desires.
Yeah.
There's no way I can explain the fact that you're staying at a friend's house and on the exact same days he needs you to be out of the house, or the exact same days I invited you to come to this festival with me. This seems to be the pattern of things that are revealing themselves to you as you continue to trust and say yes to this journey of discovery that you're on.
Yeah. Ever since I booked that flight from Munich to Austin, it's just been like that. Just one thing after another. You just can't make it up.
You can't make it up.
Okay, we're all checked in. Got ourselves situated in a little house behind at the back of the property. I'm just talking to the audience right now. You got your microphone on?
I do.
Where are we headed now, Garrain?
To the opening ceremony.
Yeah, we don't know what to expect, but we are very excited.
No idea. I feel like this is going to be a really cool event in an unexpected way, and I don't know why. It's just something about it speaking through me, and I'm just allowing those words to come out. It's going to be a really cool event in a peculiar, unexpected way. Like there's a missing puzzle piece that somehow this place is bringing into an alignment. I think we're here. We'll go somewhere else.
Are you giving a?
It's either tomorrow. This is just my everyday life. But what I'm sharing is either Friday or Saturday.
Because you never know when the magic happens. So you gotta record all the time.
That's his words.
I know this feeling.
It's because all the stuff that people have seen me on TV, podcasts, books, or nothing, they're like, oh my God, it's amazing. I said, that's nothing compared to what happens when I'm having normal conversations. And then I was like, I wish there was a camera here. He flew in from Italy.
Beautiful.
For me to just have simple conversations, and then all of a sudden,
your mic and everything. You're like, that's it.
It's wired up.
Even like a
I
trip
forget
to the
that
coffee
it's
shop,
there. Huh?
Trip to the coffee shop is like the most magical time capsule.
100%.
And the stuff that comes through, I'm just I guess
so
that
then,
was for us.
And so. You have coconut water?
So I don't have coconut water. All I have is like frescas, pineapple mangoes.
I'll take that.
That's cool. Yeah, I'll do that too.
Before that, like kimchi.
I trust.
Yeah, I surrender.
What you're doing, my soul feels it. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
If you have a good peach, you have a really good peach, you take a bite into that juicy peach, and then all of a sudden you, in the same bag, you take another bite. You're like, wait, this one don't taste as good. But if you want the ingredients that's in that particular peach, take that seed, put it into the ground, and let it grow babies. I'm watching that good peach, because all I do is study progress. I'm watching that good peach do that. And I can see it in the health of your skin, and I can see it in the health of your skin, and I can also see it in your children, which is the fruits of your labor.
See the new bags?
Tell me more about it.
We're an awesome superfood supplement company called High Vibe Mushrooms. This is our Limitless blend. It's a 10 medicinal mushroom blend, powder that you can add to coffee, tea, smoothies, pretty much anything. We're 10 mushrooms, full spectrum, have every certification you could think of. You can add it to coffee, tea, smoothies, anything, and it helps with mental clarity, detox, digestion, immune system. We have it available in 8-ounce bags, 4-ounce bags, as well as jars for people that are looking to be a little bit more sustainable, as well as capsules. So if you're not into like powder, if you could take capsules, you're covered. It's like taking vitamins. And then we recently launched a mushroom coffee, which is regenerative single origin Colombian coffee that I've gotten tested for mold and mycotoxins. We're not messing around. Freshly roasted, you can smell that.
Let's go.
Freshly roasted weekly, so people get it delivered to their house on a subscription model.
As you're talking, where is your videographer saying this stuff and putting little things on
Right here.
TikTok
There you
shop?
go. Welcome.
TikTok shop.
We went live on TikTok shop.
This is a
It's a whole
whole
show.
thing
I know.
right here.
We just need to get
right
like.
there.
Reality is a co-construction. That doesn't mean, though, that we can just construct anything we want. It has to already be true. There is a structure to truth. You can't just say, okay, hey, let's just all agree that, lollipops grow on trees and whiskey flows from the water fountains. You have to actually believe what you are manifesting. If there is part of you that doesn't resonate with that, so if you use, manifestation techniques to manifest that you are in full abundance and prosperity, it's not the bad part, it's the part that is still growing and developing through the dramas of scarcity that hasn't been completed yet. Our negativity is not an enemy, actually. That's another very subtle expression of the find the bad guy mentality.
I said, because I'm waiting till I don't have it. Oh yeah, I do have that on.
So what'd your brother say? Did he dig what's up there?
He's like, man, he was like, I'm gonna watch all of it tomorrow. He got so excited. Huh? He's like, dawg, why didn't you tell me you had a YouTube channel? And then I told him, I said, I haven't even promoted it at all. And he was like, man, I'm gonna watch all of them tomorrow. And I was like, it was a good feeling, because it's like, man, that's my bro.
I was like a different thing a moment ago, and now I've got wings on my back. What do I even do with these wings?
Out of the cocoon.
Not so odd that the butterfly is dressed in the exact same colors that I'm in right now. And what if this game is not to win, it's to play? And working out and breathing and moving energy and creating is the way not to win, but to play. Dear Heavenly Father, I just want to say thank you for this blessed and beautiful day. I ask that you continue to protect and guide all of the people here. Bless the hands that prepared this food. I'm just so grateful and honored to be here in prayer, in love, and light, and abundance. Open us up to be able to receive the magic that you instilled inside of us, and may each bite represent the fruitfulness of our lives. Thank you so much. In your name we pray. Amen and Ashe.
There's a story, The Color of Everything.
Yeah.
It's a story about a mountaineer. I think believe his name's Corey Chase.
Yeah.
But he talks about his journey as a photographer and how many stills and how much he would capture. But then you find that one spark of beauty. Yeah. And then you are able to share it, and then that it empowers people and makes a movement in them.
Yeah, I was like, just show me clearly what I'm supposed to be doing. And then I close and I go into meditation, and then all of a sudden I'm seeing all these visuals of all these things, all the times in my life where the most momentous and like the big things that had the most momentum in my life is anytime when I was helping people with self-expression, creativity, and I was in my inner child. And I'm like, why am I seeing this in my meditation? They said, Garrain, you'll tell people you're a transformation coach, but then you'll be at a party and then feel the call to like pick up a drum, and the next thing you know, 200 people are dancing. And a voice inside said, Garrain, start with the art. There was this one aspect of my life, which is the one that was based off of how you see me. I was a model, I was on all these magazines and movies and all kinds of stuff like that, and dating the A-list celebrities. And the other side was, I'll do anything to get money. During that time, I think this is 2002, you drive a car over this border, you get this much money. That other side of me was taking over, the greed. I did that route 7 times, and everything inside of me said, don't do it anymore. And I was like, just one more time.
That one more always gets you in trouble.
One more time. Flew into France, everything about it. My tire busted, everything. Something was saying, stop, stop, stop.
But you didn't listen.
I didn't listen. Then when I got to the border, see, I'd done that before. And somebody that was on the cover of magazines, every time I'd go to a border, they're like, what are you doing here? I'm like, I'm here for an audition here. I'm on the cover of a magazine. They let me go right through. Going from France into the UK this time, they stopped. They were speaking in broken French and all these different things. All the different security guards from all the posts came. They came and x-rayed the Congo drums that were in the back of my car. Now, mind you, I didn't know what was in the Congo drums. I knew what I was doing was bad, but I didn't know what it was. I just do the job, drive the car, get the money. When they put the Congo drums through the x-ray, they had these like little bricks. As soon as they saw the bricks, they put handcuffs on me. Oh my God, my career's over. I had just had a daughter at that time. My life is done. That ended up being 6.2 kilos of heroin. Now get this. I was the most anti-drug person you will ever meet. Still, I'm about to be 47 next month. I've never had a sip of alcohol in my life. So I was like the person that was like, what? It doesn't make sense. So I was in prison for a whole year before they even sentenced me. When they sentenced me to 12 years. So here I am in France during a time that the world hated George Bush. What did I do? I was getting ready to be the next MTV VJ. Like all these things are about to happen, and I let the greed take over me. The greed is what clouded my judgment. I allowed the greed to cloud my judgment. What you think is stuck and what you think is locked down actually might be your biggest blessing. Because in losing my freedom, I discovered my freedom.
Yeah.
So 2 years in, I'm watching a movie, Shawshank Redemption, and he said one thing. He said, they can take anything they want away from me, but they can't take away my mind. In that moment, 2 years into a 12-year prison sentence, I said, I'm free. I'm free. And I just kept saying it over and over and over. I'm free, I'm free, I'm free. And then he said, what would a free person do? And a voice goes, everything you used to love to do as a child that brought you the most joy. And I said, wait, I stopped singing. I used to love to sing. I used to love to run. I used to love to paint and draw, and I stopped all of it. I did it all in prison. The more and more I did it and just shared it without any type of gain. Just here, I want to paint a portrait of your family, doing all this over and over and over. When I felt free, not thinking of free, but felt free. They called me into the office. They said, Jones, 90% of the drugs were fake, and for the amount that was real, you've already done the time, you're free to go home.
Whoa. What
So
do
that-
you mean 90% was fake?
All of a sudden, because they tested the drugs 3 times.
What?
6.2 kilos of heroin. But when I felt free, all of a sudden, the feeling, me feeling free, all of a sudden the drugs are fake. So now I'm thinking, feeling is the secret. And whatever your most dominant feeling, that will shape your outer world reality. And I had that one thing, and ever since then, that's what I've been doing.
Hey Gary, how are you, man? Good, bro. Nice to meet you, man. Austin guy?
I saw you both.
Yeah?
Without the cacao nibs.
And how about the last one? How are you doing that? Wait, hold on. Okay, I got another one. Ready? Close. Okay, ready?
Yes! Chocolate.
Wow.
Really?
Wow.
That's next level, baby.
Yeah, what are you seeing? Are you? Tell me what. Whoa. I know sometimes it's kind of a lot. But what did you see when I held this up?
I felt the color. I felt like the top was green, but it's not the bottom.
Oh, nice. And you're like, I know that. Amazing. Yeah, well, Ryan was like maybe 16 for 16 in a row.
This is video.
I hit.
This is video. It's a video.
Let's go, let's go,
It's a
let's
video.
go,
I hit.
let's go, let's go.
Welcome back. Okay, I got a special one for you. Today the theme is 741, which is heart and heart opening. Let me wipe this one down for you, and then I'll have you lay down on the mat. The mat is at 7 hertz right now, which goes really well with what we do. So learning how to do this and finding different frequencies that actually match, and so I don't create discordance in the waveforms, was a big part of the process. So this is really cool because each modality is creating a synergistic effect for the other. The important part is that this is not sensory deprivation, this is sensory immersion, okay?
Yeah.
So you're not gonna be able to see or hear or feel anything except everything that is this moment. And these beds I built and engineered and overpowered specifically for me. I made these for me because I get chronic bronchitis, so I made them strong enough to break up phlegm in my lungs, which no other beds really are doing. They're a lot more powerful. See if you can.
Turn those up.
Honestly, I still don't feel like it's quite powerful enough. I wanted to go a little bit stronger.
Yeah, no, I love it. Good stuff. You got something special.
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
This is what I needed for right now in this time of my life where we're selling a house. Daughter who's 24, one from 4, and there's a bunch of stuff going on.
Moving parts.
So it brought me into my body in a beautiful way, which I now get to bring to the stage because I have a talk from 6 to 8:30. I'm doing a powerful activation on the main stage tonight. Okay. This supported me in preparation to give back to all of you.
Excellent. Yeah, I'm happy to hear that.
5 minutes. I'm in the resonance. Not like I feel. It's like, no, I'm in the resonance. Like, what's causing that resonance? And then you look out. Yeah, that's the story.
So please give a huge, huge warm welcome to Garrain Asé.
Da. 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 That's how easy it is to get hijacked. And I want you to think about this. The #1 fear in the world, public speaking, even more than death. You know what people fear more than public speaking? Public singing. So for some reason, within the first 30 seconds of this talk, we just debunked the world's greatest fear. Give yourselves a round of applause. The same way we learn the ABCs could be the same way we learn the intuition, that version of you. And that all requires you not to be able to see. I'm just gonna tell you a quick little story. I don't know why God chose me to go through homeless for 2.5 years, serving a 12-year prison sentence, manifesting my way out of a 12-year prison sentence, living in my car for 2.5 years, almost committing suicide, and because I didn't know that there was another way to think, be, and live inside of my own body. Take a deep breath in your nose, out your mouth with a song. In your nose. Out your mouth with a song. In your nose. Hold it. Like you do that book idea. Or that podcast you've been saying you were gonna. If you just had enough time. Out your mouth with a song. In your nose. Hold it. Like you do all those gifts you've been storing since you were a little kid. I've always wanted to play the piano. Out your mouth with a song. In your nose. Out your mouth with a song. In your nose. Last one. Out your mouth with a song. And I want you to just notice the part of you that's resisting. Same part of you that might be resisting is also resisting your gifts, your ideas, resisting firing that person that you know that's sucking the life force out of your business, leaving that marriage, leaving that relationship that you're tolerating. Now open your eyes. Something strange happened. Who said that? Who heard that? Nobody was talking, but somebody said something and somebody heard something. That version of you is the one that I'm going to be talking to the entire time. So anytime this brain gets in the way, be like, no, you had enough. Can you agree on that? Because if you can, this could be the most majestic and magical time that you've had in a very long time. As somebody who has a 24-year-old daughter and a 4 and a 1, the growth don't stop. And the more you keep just leaning into the things that you don't want to do, that's the whole galaxy of the thing that's missing for what you actually want in your life. I'm going to give you a crazy hack, right? Raise your hand if you love biohack, right? Yeah, we're going to give an inner child hack. I stopped using my dominant hand, and I just started using my non-dominant hand, and I couldn't make sense why my memory came back. Yeah, because they got this system called, are you left-handed or right-handed? So if you identify with right hand, your whole life cuts off the whole circuitry to the other side of your body. And I didn't know that while I was in prison. So for 2 years, I just stopped using the thing that I've been using for 30-something years, and I just started, but it looked like little kid handwriting. And then I just kept writing with my hand. And then for some reason, my balance, I stopped, it's like Neo in the Matrix, like I drop a cup and I'm like, oh my God. And so I just kept using my left hand. I would eat with my left hand. I would journal with my left hand. And I got my other hand just as good as my dominant hand because, you know, I'm right and I'm left. And I'm right and I'm left. And whatever comes after I am is shaping and creating your life because our words aren't just words, they're signals. And whatever goes out comes right back.
Yeah. You have 1 hour, Michael.
1 hour, oh my goodness, we got some time. We're gonna have so much fun. I'm gonna invite everybody to stand up. Yeah, a little bit louder. Keep that going. Now I want everybody to just move their bodies like this. I need that noise. Where's the dog? Yeah. Exactly. Over here. Start to
to form a circle. Keep it going. And I want you to turn it up 2 notches. Turn it up 2 notches. Over here. So anybody that's passed on the other side, your mama's mamas, your daddy's, they're waiting for you to say, you are welcome in this space. They're just waiting for the permission. But the tricky part is their DNA is inside of you. So you welcoming them is you welcoming more of yourself. Keep it going. Over here. Hey! 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 Turn it up, even louder. Now bring it to a grandmother's hum. And I want you to just pay attention to your body. Not just any old hum. The day that you were born, your mom and dad wasn't just there, and if you're adopted, they weren't just there. What it takes for DNA just to get here always has help. And it's up to us to welcome in the help. The hum, and I want you to imagine the most endearing person in your life. Doesn't have to be a grandmother, but the most endearing person in your life. Keep the hum going. There's a reason why the hummingbird is so magical. Keep the hum going. I want to invite you to close your eyes. And I want you to imagine it's the day that you are born. And whoever is the most endearing person in your life standing at your crib saying, baby, everything is going to be okay. I love you with my whole soul. And just keep allowing the hum to hug your body. Now, I have one rule. If it comes, let it. If it goes, let it. So the part of you that's holding back that little bitty tear, that's actually what's missing. The ability to feel when it matters most. That's why we scroll out, porn out, sex out, drug out, 90 ayahuasca sessions, same problem. And just allow the hum to do what she does. Keep the hum going. I thank you for being born. Oh, and just allow the breath, the consciousness, to remember itself through you while we welcome, wow, I really love this person. Now just imagine that person being yourself. Because if you spot it, you got it. All it requires is accepting the person that you put on a happy pedestal is actually a reflection of you in another body. And you just needed permission to be like, damn, if I see it in you, well then, I'm dope too. And bring the hum down on the runway and bring it to no sound, which is still a sound. And I want you to just pay attention to your body. I was called the weird kid. Nice to be in a room full of weird kids. My name is Garrain Asé, and I want to say thank you so much for allowing me